And we are back once again to talk about the tokusatsu we watched this week. This is Half Hour Henshin. As always, I am Sleepy Witch, joined by
DJ Azure, the 2.5D Hero Talk Tuber.
uh and I guess we got a lot to talk about leading into the Omega finale. Or
Oh,
the Omega
mom.
beginning? Question mark?
I know, right? Like, oh
Uh
my god.
Incredible
I'm,
stuff happening over there. But
yeah.
let's just start
So,
with our usual Common Rider Zets.
oh man. So, number one, I know that we are both happy because Rita is back. Rita's actress is back.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. For a second, I was like, "Who is that?" Then I'm like, "Oh, right. I'm not used to seeing most of her face."
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
but man, this battle royale ass episode, like, oh my god, like. So pretty much, I like every single time I talk to people about Zest, they're like saying, "Wow, like Zest has not let up with how cool it is."
yeah. I really dig the vibes. The battle royale
Mm,
shit is really cool. I mean,
mm.
we already kind of knew who she was due to the we had the actress stuff like quote unquote leaked, but I hadn't recognized her for a little bit because I wasn't even thinking about that yet. I thought we were still dealing with other stuff, and so when he just went remember who you are kind of shit, I was like, oh no, oh wait,
Yeah.
no wonder she looked so familiar. Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But yeah, like this episode, I don't know exactly what type of nightmare it is, but oh my god, like we think at first we think it's Nazca's nightmare because it's like a lot of like Nazca's like old school, but everyone it turns into basically battle royale. Like it's like what the hell's going on
yeah,
here?
and I think the assumption that it's Nazca is just because that's someone he knows in the dream. But I
Mm,
feel like we should have known the moment she was like, I don't remember that dream. Because everyone else has remembered these dreams
exactly.
with Baku in them. So that was a
Hmm.
really nice touch. I also really dig the Battle Royale theme is cool. This nightmare looks so sick. The having his face be the timer that like spins around,
Yes.
it's like
Hmm.
gross in a very interesting way.
Yeah, like I'm like this thing is horrifying. Like what the hell?
Also, Nox and the lady basically having the setup of like we are going to break Baku.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me sad. Nox, I want you to be chill.
Yeah.
I want you to be
Like like
chill
like
so
like like
bad.
like we've heard rumors of like the third rider, and like right now we're just hearing like it might be just straight up evil, and like people are like kind of just hoping that that Nox stays evil too somehow. Like it's kind of funny.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Uh as far as things go though, really cool choreography, especially in some of these fights. The fucking just giving her a gun was really funny too.
Yeah.
Uh Also, we haven't talked about him. Mr. Evil looking himself, number 3.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Incredibly
don't know what to
funny
think
to
about
have
him.
him like knock Baku out and be like, get to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny too because it just happens right at the beginning of this. So it's like no, do your mission, and then just knocks him out, and then he wakes up in the dream. Like that is a great open to the show.
Yep. Especially because
That
again, they
was
are really setting him up as a guy who's not gonna take any shit. Again, they style him, and especially like the makeup crew, they make him look sickly and tired, and like this guy does not give a fuck about you.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, huh, what much is there to say about this week's Zets other than like we have more setup on the cram school. We have another agent. She's uh did they specify that she was 6? I forgot her number already.
No. Oh no, they didn't specify her. They like all we know is that we end the episode with saying, "Hey, I know you. You remember, right? We were in the cram school." Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. That's all
I
we
don't think
got.
they specified her number cuz it okay, cuz obviously we have 0, Baku's 7, Nox is 4, we have 3. So she's either I think we had the confirmation that we were getting 3, 5 and 6.
Hmm.
So
Something
she's
like
either
that.
5 or 6. So she's someone who came before Baku, but after Nox,
Hmm.
which also explains the fact that her and Baku are like close in age, and she seems to have forgotten, which is a whole other thing that it's like you could have been an agent for Code and just had that whole thing wiped from you.
Hmm.
Again, going back to what is Code? What are they doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Just what the hell, guys.
Uh, But yeah, overall, this was a really interesting setup. I'm curious where we're going. That's kind of where I'm at as far as Zeth is concerned. We have kind of like some little bits, but I don't think we have anything super concrete to go on. And I'm
Yeah,
just sitting here just
it's just
waiting.
yeah, it's just a big setup, and we're just like, "Ooh, what's next? What's next? What's next?"
Uh, speaking about something where I didn't know where we were going next, Tojima wants to be a common writer. Today's episode, I said that I wasn't ready for like half of last week's episode to just be something else. I wasn't ready for this week's episode to just be something entirely different. I won't lie, I do love this chubby idol as a character.
Yeah, she is so funny.
She's
Like
adorable
honestly,
and she's fucking insane.
yeah, she is like she's
Uh,
insane in a different way than we're used to, which is the funniest thing about
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. She's in a way she's insane in like a normal person insane way. Where,
Yeah.
oh, she likes edgy guys with like, edgy themes or whatever for like her
Mm,
taste. She really likes Rob, blah blah blah. And like, oh my god, she falls for guys really fucking fast.
yeah.
Um so I mean, what where do we even start? She started
Oh
living
god,
with
yeah,
the
like
Spider-Man.
yes, which is
Uh
already wild enough to see.
it's wild, and the fact that it just is this weird like cohabitation, like not romantic or not anything, he just lives there.
Yeah. And like
Again,
even he looks confused half the time. Like
and
he
again,
looks confused half this episode.
talking about that, how, you just start like talking to this guy and you like immediately give him a key, like
Mhm.
you're insane, girl.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, like we see this happen. We also see that like, she basically has like a like there's like a ramen stall, and she basically like does like a like like mukbang tubing. It's
Yeah, the
and like
mukbang
does it
tubing
as
with the
like a
little
crazy
idol persona was really cute as well. uh
yeah.
Heavy chop, uh that was cool. Yeah, man, these episodes are really getting me. I fucking love ramen, so I was with her half the
Yeah.
time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Uh, oh, that onion ramen from the end. Mm, my mouth
Yeah.
was watering
Oh,
watching
oh
that.
my god, yeah, like saying that. Okay, yeah. Also, I watched this like also I did watch this episode like right before I went to like my the idol concert I went to. So like a lot of it's like a blur. And then the moment you said ramen, I remembered what happens in half this episode where it's
Yeah.
both the spider guy and I forgot who's this other guy again that was basically trying to fight for her affection.
Okay. So her I thought it was gonna be her ex, her not ex, her random guy that she met on the street, who I guess her kindness one time moved him so much that he was like, I am going to dedicate you the best fucking bowl of ramen you've ever
Mhm.
goddamn have. Um and she falls in love with him because also he's edgy. But I think like the background thing is supposed to be that he's also like a mafia guy, right? Uh
Something like
the
that.
implication is that he was doing some fight or some shit for money. So he's either some kind of underground fighter or some kind of other like mafia goon who is really strong. And so he
Mhm.
shows up and his whole thing like, I was looking for someone to put me to death. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so into this. She's so funny, okay? Uh
Yeah, like it's
this
so
I'm gonna be
ridiculous.
honest. This was such a hard turn. So this might have been one of my favorite episodes of the show.
Yeah,
It
and the
was
funny thing
just
too is that doesn't even
insane.
it doesn't even yeah it doesn't even feature any of like the actual characters that
Yeah,
we're used to.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about them anymore. This is about her now. Uh, but no, the bit of like this fight and where she's like, they're fighting over me, and then she's like kind of into it, but then she's like, no, don't fight over me. Uh, the ramen looked delicious. He fucking left on a fucking like ramen making journey. He ended up in like the place of an old master where he learned for 2 years until he could come back.
Yeah.
Uh, I want you to choose me or him. And it's like, it seems with both lost, she's chosen ramen. Incredible.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Oh man.
definitely. Honestly, this This episode almost gave me like Don Brother vibes. Like, what are we doing? What's happening? We were doing something else a while ago, but that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Episode was really enjoyable, really funny. I guess going on from last week, because last week I was already like kind of shook. Just like half our episode just had nothing to do with what I thought we were doing, and now we're
Yeah.
going even further. I hope she continues to be in this show.
Yeah, because she was great. She was so funny.
And I mean, with that, I think we just got a couple bits of news today before we get into Gozuger, and really specifically Omega. Uh,
Oh man.
I mean, what are the really big things to talk about? Obviously, we have the Gavan trailer
Yeah.
that I think you've watched now. Yeah,
I watched it a little bit. I watched it and I'm like, oh, I only watched it once because I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
no,
I've watched it the one
I'll think
time
about it
here
later
here
on.
before
Yeah.
this as well. But we have the
Mhm.
Gavan trailer, so I mean, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got cool vibes. Uh, as
Mhm.
someone who does not watch Metal Heroes and who doesn't know anything about Gavan, like I'm excited about it just watching this trailer. Like it looks fun.
Yes.
It looks cool. It looks interesting. Uh, Gavan like Gold being possibly two girls instead of one person.
Yeah.
Something is going on there. I don't know if they're doing like a
Mhm.
double or if it's like they're a team and only one of them transforms. Uh, their little robot guy was cute. I won't lie, it did take me out of it where we switched to Silver and he's fighting, and I just recognized the Don Brother sword again. And I'm like, oh right, right, right,
Yeah,
right.
that's what a lot of people were like saying. It's like, oh right, yeah, they're reusing a lot of stuff for this.
Uh, again, I think I've told you that like the suits aren't my favorite. But I mean, seeing
Yeah.
them in motion, I definitely like them a bit more.
Mhm.
Here's the thing: some suits are just not going to be to my specific style, and that happens. So that's not anything
Mhm.
I'm giving this series a knock against. But I don't know. The trailer makes me excited to watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I'm honestly interested in it because like it looks like we actually are just straight up just doing like multiverse stuff, and it looks interesting. So well, like we'll see.
Speaking about
We'll see how it
also
goes.
trailers that made me excited to watch, we did get we're getting the new episode of Avalon soon.
Yes.
So that'll
Oh
be another thing to
man.
talk about. How long will we have
Yeah.
between that and the next one? Who knows? But it's an indie project. They're doing shit when they can. So
Exactly. Yeah.
uh,
It's showing up. It's showing up in a couple days for what's it called
like patrons or something.
yeah for like their like patrons, and then we're gonna be getting it next week, so I'm really excited
Oh,
for
for sure.
Avalon
Because
to come
I would
back.
want to wait to talk about it until it was out officially anyway. Uh,
Hmm.
but
But yeah,
okay,
oh
that
man,
was a
I'm
Super
so
Sick
excited
Five.
for it.
Did you hear we're getting Gotchard 2?
Oh, that's right, the one that's in the book, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha
we're gonna
University
get a
something.
novel set. I think it was a year or two after the events of Gotchard.
Hmm.
So that's cool. I do think the world of Gotcha had a lot more stuff that could be explored. And you know how much I just liked Hotaro and Rin, so seeing them like
Yeah.
after the series ended is cute. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what I'm excited for too.
yeah. Did we have any other news? I think that was kind of mainly it, right?
Yeah, I believe it was just that really.
And with that, we're in the like third to last episode of Goes Yuger now.
Yeah, so
Two more.
it basically starts off, yeah, two more after this one. But we basically see how this episode starts. Honestly, it's kind of cool how they had all the rings laid out on the table with how many each person has. It's really funny seeing how many Horu had
Yeah,
in
yeah. I mean,
comparison
that
to
is a
everyone
main
else.
character bit. The one thing about it that I think is cool is that they just decided to immediately do it like a bracket style, like anyone can still win. Uh,
Yeah,
because if they were just doing number wise, obviously some people would just be out. Like, hey, you don't even have enough to bet.
yeah, and
Uh,
also it was really adorable with how they chose how to do it. And they're it's like it basically looks like, oh no, this is gonna be a serious fight episode. And all of a sudden, it just shows them doing a Jankenpon, and then until they each are just like until each of them are just like
in a bracket.
are like three pairs. Three pairs of two.
Yeah,
So yeah,
the
like it was
bracket
really
thing.
funny how they did that.
The bracket thing is the thing that has me the most. Uh, I guess concerned or like worried because we have 2 episodes to finish everything, and we
Mhm.
basically took one whole episode for like bracket round 1, and then they just showed us that bracket round 2 or bracket 2, which is yellow and blue, is next week, and it's like, okay, so that means the last episode is gonna be red versus white, and then the last 3 are gonna fight. Like something needs to happen.
Yeah, we'll see what happens soon enough. But
Uh,
this episode, it was good, but like it is an episode that makes you realize that they pretty much had finished filming the show when when all the
where they
stuff with
had
Maya
to
happened.
remove Maya, yeah.
Yeah, like it was basically done. Like pretty much like because one of the things that people were saying, and it's like it's kind of cold to hear it said in the same way, but it's like the fact that she's wearing that is not and that Sumida is basically wearing what Maya's like regular outfit was. It feels really weird.
It
Like
does. And because of that, I mean, this basically ended up just being a Kinjiro episode, even though it was his and her
yeah,
fight. Uh, this is one where, again, if this were made under normal circumstances, I would have been like, "Yep, typical Toku. We're gonna ignore the female character." But in this case, I'm pretty sure it was just reshoots, like,
yeah, it was just
or at
straight up
least
reshoots. Like
90% reshoots. They might have ignored her in the original cut anyway. But uh,
mhm.
I here's
Yeah,
the thing.
because the way it was is like it felt kind of weird how it was like we got so much backstory for Kinjiro, and then he loses.
Yeah,
It's like you
here's
you
the thing.
normally don't give that much.
I think it was setting him up to lose though, because he did
Mhm,
want to make himself and Sumino happy. Sumino has been kind of his like adoptive granddaughter kind of thing. And so I think that was set up for that. I do wish we could have gotten like anything with Sumino this episode, but I do like
mhm.
it as like a almost like a send-off episode for him.
Yeah,
Again, but it's one of those things where it's like in a vacuum, this could have been a lot better if they didn't have to reshoot everything. And it's one of those episodes where it's like, oh yeah, I absolutely feel the impact of having to do all those reshoots.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. This episode just really did just feel like it felt like a shame.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And it had cute moments. I love basically everything with Kinjiro and Shining Knife and Sweet Cake. Like that was a cute, like wholesome connection. I like
yeah.
seeing uh the stuff with him and like getting back and seeing his family again because he hasn't done that in a bit. Um,
Mhm.
and then a thing that really got me, that is again why I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna have time? Uh, Fire Candle consuming the
Oh
calamity
man.
went so hard, and the fucking like upgraded like face makeup looks so cool.
Yes. Oh man, we love ourselves Fire Candle.
Oh, we do that. That's my guy. I fucking
Yeah, and
love this fucking vibe they have for him, and making him kind of like a tragic last villain it's really
exactly.
good, but it makes me really sad.
Yeah, it's so cool what they what they done with him so far for this. Like it's like he basically it's like it shows that he really wants the power so he could get because he feels that he needs to get that final fight, but like the fact that he is still like just absolutely caring for the rest of Bride, I'm like, dude, this is great.
And just the fact that he's like, what's gonna happen to our world? And Tegajun, because I love he shows up and it's like, I'm not here to talk to you guys. Tegajun, what's up? Uh,
Yeah.
incredible, incredible. Uh, oh my god, honestly, again, just incredible. uh Him wanting to make sure that like basically hey, I want to make sure that my guys can live happily, and it's like that might be difficult, and it's like, then no deal, I will do anything I can to make sure that my people can live like, oh, it's so good. And then the fucking
Yeah.
heartbreak of Bouquet. Does that mean you don't consider us your people anymore? I
Yeah.
Oh my god, it broke my heart. It broke my fucking
Mm.
heart.
Yeah, he because everyone was like his little dude. It was great. Loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The upgraded like calamity powers and like the eyes and like the different suits, those looked really cool. Him
Mm,
interfering with this fight was awesome. Uh Obviously, I do like, again, I like the way the episode ended. I feel like the setup for it wasn't the best because again, we didn't get to see any Sumino. But I think the like
Mhm.
Horu being like, "Hey, did you go all out?" and him being, "I went all out in like being a party person and not in winning the fight." I
Mhm.
think that's sweet. Again,
Yeah.
I wish we could have really set up him and Sumino more here. Uh,
Yeah.
and again, with all the cutout stuff, Sumino's sister still being asleep is just something that's kind of been pushed to the wayside. So it just,
Yeah.
I really, I really wish it could have been a little bit better. But I overall, the execution is not my favorite. I think it was still like a relatively fun episode.
Yeah.
Of course,
It's just that
the
yeah,
rewrites are
it's basically
really
yeah,
here.
yeah. Like that that's how we felt. Like that's how we felt since Maya's departure. Like a lot of these episodes, it's like this should be good, but we feel the hole in the episode. Like like remember like what was it? The episode with Fraudness that we really liked.
Oh god, yeah, and it's just like, yeah, and all of the Maya stuff was cut out.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's like you
Sumino
we it's like
basically,
it's
at this point, it sucks because
yeah.
Sumino really isn't even a character anymore.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. I think at this point, at least for today, I'm probably gonna stop talking a little bit about it because it's just we can only say the same thing so many times about this. Like it sucks what happens.
Exactly.
I'm sorry that it
Yeah, plus we need to save some statness for our actual
oh
last
god,
episode
yeah.
we're talking about. I know, right?
Oh yeah, so we got the setup next week: blue versus yellow. Fire Candle continues his shit. I can't wait. I also need to see what's gonna happen between Wolf and Polar next week because I do need someone to beat up fraudness so that his true fraud, like he could truly be a fraud in everything. Uh,
Yeah.
Final
But
Omega.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, I mean,
Like I mean,
I,
okay,
I sent you the GIF
I
after I watched it, where it's like me on the floor
yeah.
crying. How do
Yeah.
you feel about
Okay.
that?
So, okay, I had not sent you this picture yet, but okay. So let me so I'm basically just going to say what I've been saying for about the past 3 weeks. Outside of World of Music, Omega has absolutely overtaken Blazer as my favorite Ultra so far.
That's valid. Mega
Yeah.
really has done it for me as well.
Yeah. Also, it was really funny too because pretty much I watched it. So even though the episode came out on last Friday, I watched it on Monday right before I went to this idol concert I went to. Pretty much because I got
Oh yeah, I think I
a
saw you
ticket
post
that
this
lets.
image though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I posted a picture. So pretty much, I basically I got to take a picture with all the idols on the stage because I got like the VIP ticket, and I have like a Polaroid, and it's like because obviously you get to pose a little bit, and then so me the only thing I could think of in my head was just doing the specium beam because I'm like it's like Omega just like took over my thoughts because it
Oh my
filled me
god,
with
that's
so
so
much
cute.
emotion.
I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
because I hadn't looked into Idol Party. I see her stuff every once in a while. I didn't realize um the like metal idol lady was there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Isilio was there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Himari,
that's cool.
Himari was great. And the ones in that picture are No Face No Reality, who are Taiwanese idols, and they also do metal stuff, and it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
But yeah,
Like I was telling you, I'm glad you had fun. We're recording it a different day, but I mean that happens.
yeah, and you can actually kind of hear it in my voice too. If you've
Oh yeah,
noticed, my
yeah,
voice is slightly gravelly today.
yeah. I've been as the one other person who hears it the most. I feel like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell that you definitely had a little bit of a hoarse voice, but it was good that you had a good time. Uh,
Mm,
I mean, I think I watched this episode like the Sunday or the Saturday or something. Uh,
yeah,
Maybe I just
yeah.
watched it
You
straight up the Friday. I just know I sent you the little crying gif.
no, no, you yeah, no, no. You sent it to me Saturday morning. You sent it
Okay,
to me
so I
Saturday
watched it like
morning.
night of or morning of, basically. No, I remember it's. I took that Saturday off from work to go to the Magic pre-release event, and so I was killing
Mm,
time before I had to go. So I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna watch it now. And then I was just
mm,
crying, and I'm like, okay, I need to stop crying before I go to the Magic pre-release event. Um,
mm.
I mean, let's get into the episode. First of all, just Oh man, I really love. I think I've told you I love Serato and Kyohei as like a dynamic, as like brothers basically, as these bumbling little guys who are just doing their best. And last episode, it really hits you that Serato is gone, but he doesn't want to be. And that last, speech with Kyohei, where I told you he's basically conveying that he's found what he wants to do because of him, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll always keep fighting." That shit
Yeah,
teared me up
and like
last time, and building up from that, we have this episode, which is just like, whew.
yeah, and then and like this episode, like it's like Serato can only watch. It's like I'm a gazer. I can't interfere anymore. But Kyohei and the rest of the team, they are still trying their hardest. They said, okay, cool. Hey, we see that the kaiju absorbed this, so that it has this weak point now, so we could go
Yep.
after it ourselves. And then despite it being dangerous, Kosei is the one that just straight up just goes up to it
I
and
mean,
says,
we gotta
it's like,
talk
okay, the
about
gun
the
too. Yeah,
setup. The setup of, hey,
yeah,
we have one shot with this laser, and then it fails, and then everyone
mm,
has to evacuate, and then by the time the other two notice, Kyohei basically ran off with an extra battery, and he drove the car, and he's like, "Someone's got to do this manually."
yeah,
Oh, it was so good.
yeah,
I love this like final kind of like fruition to his character development from someone who was just kind of idly by letting life pass him by, to someone who before anyone else even noticed had already reacted, was already doing what he needed to do. It's so
mm,
good. He's so good.
yeah, man.
Uh
But yeah, it's yeah, it's like they've definitely have really influenced each other, and
and then
yeah,
IU basically being like, you need to go back, but having their boss lady basically know immediately like, hey, this is the last chance we got.
yeah, and
Make sure you
and
come
like it
back
wasn't
alive.
yeah, exactly. It wasn't even cold. It's more like, I know you did this, so please see it through. Please be safe.
Yeah, we can't do anything about it at the moment. So
Yeah.
crazy, crazy. Uh, whew.
God. But man, and then we think he dies,
Oh my god.
supposedly.
The first of all, the triumphant shot of Serato coming
Mm,
back as Ultraman and being like, "No,
yes.
I am who I am. I'm gonna stop him." And he's doing his best. Kyohei's telling him that he needs to block it. He's doing what he can. The final beam comes out, and he still dashes in front of it, but it isn't enough.
Hmm.
And they both explode. Like most of the city fucking explodes.
Yeah.
And that last bit of them together in like the afterlife, I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. It's okay, we did our best. And then, oh my
Yeah, and
god.
and, and and- yeah, and then
I
wha-
Here's
and
the
then
thing.
yeah,
They're
like right
having
right
this
before we
talk.
see this too. Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
They're having this talk, and I'm like, oh, is what I'm thinking is about to happen happening? Because it's like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
yeah, it's yeah, we basically yeah, it basically we basically see just kind of like an afterlife, because yeah, pretty much everything blew up, and then even I was like, no, he's dead, but they're talking to each other, they're chatting up, and then
They decide they're
Serato.
gonna do it together. And then we
Yeah,
get the fucking like double henshin basically.
Koei,
Uh
Koei gets the pendant, and they both transform
and
together.
we get the new Omega who, wins the fight. We get the laser and everything to go off. Everything is all good. But just they're one guy now.
Yeah, exactly. So
Where
they're able to just call in the beast to do their stuff.
yeah, we had a
Yeah,
fucking cool as shit form rush. Obviously
yeah,
finishing everything off with the spaceship beast, but it really is.
mm,
First of all, that last conversation where he tells him directly, like, I was able to find what I wanted to be because of you. Like, it was so good, and it leading
yeah.
into them working together to, save everyone, the people they want to save, and everything.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, and like, sure, they always had their arguments, but it was always like, for the most part, it was mostly over like, petty stuff. Like, you ate all the food, please work, please find a job. Like, it was like, it was small stuff, but like, like they just they were just like, they were just straight up partners. So the fact that now they're one, it's like it's beautiful, and like, they base like, yeah, Sobrato, just a watcher that just learns that there is a thing worth saving, and understands why even Kosei wants to save them all too. So like,
But even
they're of one
even
mind
better,
and
the
one body
one
now.
thing that I think is been really good. It's a high praise I have also of the recent like Inazuma 11 game. It's we're doing the original thing in a very different way. So this is the original Ultraman starting point. The alien crashes, they become one, and he
Mhm.
has to learn to be human from there. And it's almost
Yeah.
like we're mirroring that at the end here. And we get this final farewell scene. You find out the professor's off to try to talk to the space gazers herself, and
Mhm.
I love seeing someone working the warehouse and then he turns around and it's not Kyohei.
Yeah, yeah, like wait, where's Cozy? And then we basically get like this really adorable scene of him, like, we basically see that, him walking with Ayu, and then it's like, oh hey, we're working together. Oh, should I call you senpai? It's like, just call me Ayu. it's like
Yep,
it's like
especially because he's her gonna be like her assistant now. And then this final
yeah.
scene of him talking to Serato, and he can hear him, and he puts on the pendant because they're gonna be together doing everything from now on. Oh
Mhm.
my god,
Yeah. Oh god, it was so
incredible! I
good.
was crying the entire time, like no notes. Uh, Apparently, I saw the internet. I saw people talking about how like this is basically like the fucking prologue to Ultraman Omega.
Yeah, like, oh my god, it's so good. I love it. I love it so
Uh,
much.
I mean, yeah, it was fantastic. Can't wait for the movie. Incredible ending to what has been like a really good series, going from like an incredibly
Yeah.
cozy to just incredibly fun. I mean, all the action shots have been great and stuff from the beginning, but just like
Mhm.
the vibes for this show have been so good the entire time.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I can't say it enough about how much I love this show, because like, yeah, like, you already said, it basically started off cozy, like, and I was just like enjoying it, like, because like, it was like, 6 episodes in, we are still just doing stuff, like,
Yep.
there's no like big threat, like, it's a world without, also like, the reason that the fact that it wasn't so much that it was a world without kaiju. No, it's just that the kaiju just weren't awake yet.
Yep.
Like, yeah, there's that, and then and then like, and then pretty much just slowly, like, introducing, like, just little bits of doubt, like saying, oh hey, wait, what did you do? Why are you here? You destroyed my planet. And you're like, wait, what? and and then we basically learn more and more, and then it basically, like, just culminates in, like, you know the journey of meeting all these different little people and all these little different side stories basically is what makes him realize that, maybe he should save them and not just be a watcher. It's so good. Ah.
I mean, incredible vibes all around. I think this one
Yeah.
is gonna stick with me for a long, long time. And
Yeah.
with that, that's our tokusatsu for the week. We'll be back next week and the week after that, and we'll have some Avalon to talk about eventually. And I guess now we had a
Yes.
little bit of a break from Ultraman, but I'm gonna be honest, when it comes back, we'll be here, right?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't even think that we've got an announcement for the next Ultraman, have we?
No, no. I mean, some people are holding out hope that it is just Omega 2.
At this point, I kind of want it, but at the same
I
time, I mean,
I would
it would feel, yeah.
it would be a different here's the thing, it would be a different kind of show with Kyohei as the main ultra. Uh
Yeah.
but we'll see what the future holds. As always with Tokusatsu, I we just gotta watch what we can.
Yeah.
Uh
Which reminds me, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
like, yeah, there's also a lot of like, and if you're listening and you haven't, and like, there's also not just these shows. I mean, because like, what is it? I still need to watch Dogengers still. I still need to watch like the latest season.
You gotta watch
uh,
Dogengers. I mean, I still have to watch Dogengers, like High School Heroes. Um
mm,
oh god. I'm forgetting his name.
like,
What's the wolf guy? Garo.
Garo.
there's
Yeah,
still
like
so
we still need
much
to
to
watch like
watch.
yeah,
Uh,
there's a lot outside of the big three, and like we just talk about the big ones because it's what we can watch
we
easily.
talk about the big ones and then like some other random shit we're talking about.
Yeah. But then
Uh,
again, like I mean, but still, it's all stuff that's easily accessible for the most part outside the big three. Because we have Avalon on YouTube. We had Jasaris on YouTube.
yep.
So like the fact that Toku is just being like just is just like so much more accessible now is
Oh, it's
actually
super nice. And I mean,
yeah.
even that, two of the big three are on YouTube officially for us to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yep. And who
maybe,
knows? Maybe
maybe,
because of
maybe
this
three
Project
if
Red.
yeah, Gavon
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah, if Gavon if this move away from Super Sentai means that like Toei's gonna have a third YouTube channel to make it easier to watch Toku, that's actually great.
Yep.
I am all for it.
Because
So
then, if
yeah.
if we do get the eventual return of Sentai, it'll return in a way that's easy to watch too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that's always for the best. Overall, I'm looking forward to the future. That's all we can do, right?
Yep.
And with that, as always, thank you guys for listening, and we will talk to you later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by.
Our unending love of Tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
You can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.